Hello children, welcome to my class. Be safe at home. Today we are going to take third lesson of history, ancient civilizations of India. Let us try to understand the meaning of civilizations. Civilization is stages of human, social, cultural development. Okay, now let us see the first topic of your lesson, when nomadic life became stable. What is the difference between these two? Nomadic means a person who wanders from place to place in search of food, water and shelter. Stable is a person who settles in one place and taking agriculture, rearing of cattle, one of their occupations to live their life. Now, let's try to understand. When archaeologists, during their excavations, they have found many huts and as well as houses. The people of ancient, they dig shallow pits on the soil and lived in. And they also constructed steps which was leading to the pits. They constructed this manner in order to protect themselves from wild animals and cold. And also the archaeologists have found some earthen pots, which somewhere inside the pits, somewhere outside. From this what we can understand, the people used to cook their food and according to their convenience and weather conditions, they used to cook their food inside the pits or outside the pits. And there is a site called Mehag. Okay, it's near to plain fertile soil of Bolan passes which leads to Iran. What is the speciality of this place and the people? The people of Mehar were the first people to cultivate, or they occupied agriculture as the main occupation. They grew wheat, barley, etc. And they reared animals, sheep, cow, etc. To know the people are becoming civilizing, they constructed houses which contain 2 to 3 rooms. So from these, the people were no more nomadic, they lived settled. Next, the first urbanization. The city of Arapa was discovered by the engineers who constructed railway lines, that is about 150 years ago in the Sindhu Valley region of Punjab. Children, during their constructions, many houses which were buried inside the earth were completely destroyed. So what did archaeologists do? They undertook research and according to their research, the houses which were found underneath of the earth, they came to know it is old city. Children, next, let us try to understand cities of Harappa. The city Harappa contained 1 or 2 or 3 cities. Now, we are going to discuss the cities of Harappa. To the west, it was narrow and elevated. To the east, it was wide and lower level. But around both the cities, they constructed huge and strong walls which gave protection to them. In this, we are going to see one of the important cities, Mohenjo-daro. In Mohenjo-daro, there was water tank, which also called Great Path. This water tank was built with burned bricks, and there were steps to the steps were constructed either side, and these water tanks had many rooms, and water was supplied from well. And this water tank was not used by everyone. It is exclusively reserved, that is, some important people used to use. There was fire altar and as well as granaries. What is fire altar? It's the place where all the offerings were done. Granaries is the store room where all the grains were stored. Children, next we'll try to understand town planning. The lower town or the eastern part has become residential area. Already I explained. The west is located elevated area, eastern is located in lower areas. So the east became residential area. The people were so systematic in constructing houses, roads and trains. They built multi-story houses by using burnt bricks. And all the houses had bathroom facilities, and they dug wells. They had sufficient water facilities. Next, we'll try to understand neatly laid out underground sewage facilities the people had. The sewages were constructed by using bricks. It was covered with slabs. Gutter of all the houses linked with main drainage, and holes were created in drains to enable timely cleaning of them. Children, next we'll see town life of Harappan civilization. The archaeologists have found many precious stones, beads, etc. The precious stones such as diamond, ruby, etc. was used by the rich people, and beads were used by common people. So from this there was discrimination in the society, we are able to understand. Next, what was the main occupation of the people? You all know definitely agriculture was the main occupation. They grew important crops like wheat, barley, pulses. Second occupation, domestication of animals. We raised sheep, goat, dog, etc. And they grew cotton. Weaving also became occupations of the people. Cattle rearing, sheep rearing, poultry, also important occupations of the people. Not only agriculture, even there was trade and commerce were taking place between the two towns. The people who lived in the towns, they had contact with the people who are living in rural areas. Decline of the towns. Let us try to understand how this civilization come to an end. Many people are giving many opinions, but some say the rivers were dried. Main occupation of the people was agriculture. Water is required. The rivers were completely dried, so the people were forced to migrate to some other places. Destruction of forests. When there is no water, naturally the forests were destructed. So people have to migrate. and some people's opinion due to floods, and they were attacked by Aryans, so they migrated to different parts of the country. Thank you, children.